Very good evening, dear learners. How are you? I hope you all are safe and fine at your home, and I believe that the learning process is going on well. Okay, today we are going to learn a new concept, right? And this is part 3 of our chapter number 6, test and measurement in sports. Okay, so today we are going to deal about the new thing which is based on the motor fitness, right? So welcome to physical education class part 5. It is unit number 6, and the name of the chapter is test and measurement in sports. Right? So this chapter will definitely help us to know so many things and enhance our motor development too. So today we are going to learn a new thing, that is barrow fitness test. Fitness test. When we are learning barrow fitness test, we must understand why this test is. This test is for measuring general motor fitness. What does it measure? It measures general motor fitness. Now the very first thing that we should know is what is motor fitness or what is motor development. Motor fitness. Motor fitness is related to the motor development. It means smooth and coordinated development of bones and muscles, isn't it? So the smooth and coordinated development of bones and muscles is called motor fitness or motor development. Motor development or motor fitness are two types. See, sometimes we need to do a development of gross motor development. Second thing is fine motor development. Fine motor development. What is this gross motor development? Development of large muscles and bone. Large muscles and bones. And if we talk about fine motor development, so it is related to the development of small muscle and bones. Development of small muscles and bones, isn't it? So this is about motor fitness. And we are also going to understand what is this barrow fitness test or what is this general motor fitness. Got it, students? So barrow fitness test is basically a very important topic to deal with, right? The concept that the athlete's ability to perform different motor skills, right? Now the motor skill, if we say running, jumping, etc. So if we talk about motor skills, so there are 3 to 5 things that we all know. The component of physical fitness. What? Component of physical fitness. What are the components of physical fitness? I hope you all remember. The first Second concept is speed. Third concept is endurance. Fourth concept is flexibility. And the fifth one is coordinative ability. These are the components of physical fitness. If we talk about strength, so strength is very important. If you are doing the standing broad jump, the explosive strength is required. If you pushing this wall, if I am writing here, so strength is required. If I am holding this, strength is required. Speed to perform the work as fast as possible. If I am speaking very fast, so it's speed. If I am speaking low, that in a slow motion, if I am speaking, it becomes a speed. Endurance, the ability to overcome fatigue. It means for a longer duration activities it will work out. Flexibility is the ability of a joint to move in maximum range, right? If you talk about the coordinative ability, so coordinative ability is the ability to perform movement with perfection and efficiency. Got it? So Barrow fitness test is basically for measuring the general motor fitness. What does it measure? It measures the general motor fitness. Okay? And the second thing that we need to keep in mind is Barrow fitness test consists of 3 test items. How many test items? It consists of 3 test items, right? So let's say the first one is standing broad jump, second is medicine ball throw, and third is zigzag run test. So the concept that the athlete's ability to perform different motor skills is determined by one general ability. Thus a person with high general motor ability would tend to learn motor skills more quickly than a person who has a low general motor ability. General motor ability or fitness depends upon genetical factor too, right? So general motor fitness depends on genetical factors also. Barrow fitness or Barrow general motor fitness test battery is a good to check general motor abilities of an individual. Moreover, it helps to notice a good player. It includes 3 kind of things. How many things it includes? It includes basically 3 things. And these 3 things, like the first one is this standing broad jump. Second one is medicine ball throw. Third one is our zigzag run test. Which test? Zigzag run test. So when we talk about this Barrow fitness test, okay, so who has given this? It is given by Harold M. Barrow. Okay, so Dr. Harold H-A-R-O-L-D, Dr. Harold M. Barrow, the head of physical education department at Wake Forest College, which is called Wake Forest College. He given this test in 1953 to evaluate the motor abilities of their students. So on these batteries of test item consist of standing broad jump, zigzag run, medicine ball throw, right? Measure the power, agility and strength respectively. Okay, so if we talk about standing broad jump, right? If the first point, if we say that there are 3 test items, and if we talk about one by one, okay, so let's see what we can do for standing broad jump. Okay, as the first thing is standing broad jump, this is the first point. There are basically 3 test items. Okay, so what we can do is simply wrap it, and I'll just let you know what is the test items. It is given by Dr. Harold Barrow, right? So it consists of 3 test items. Let me bring some chalks. It consists of 3 test items. First is standing broad jump. Standing broad jump. What is this standing broad jump? So let me tell you one very important thing. Standing broad jump measured explosive strength. What does it measure? Explosive strength of leg muscles. What are these leg muscles? So basically, if you talk about these leg muscles, so they are hamstring, quadriceps, right? Three muscles are used: hamstring, second is quadricep, third one is calf. Right? So calf muscles, quadricep, hamstring, these muscles are used. It measures explosive strength. Now let us understand. Okay. First thing, there is a line. Okay. There is a line from where an individual will have to stand. Okay. So let's say this is an individual. Okay. Alright. So this is an individual. So with this, let's say, let me just make it proper. I just want to up it. And let me just draw a diagram and tell you how to do this. Let's say this is the fit of an individual. In the same way there will be another leg. Okay. And let's say this is the boy. This is his hand. This would be the another hand. Okay. So he will have to swing the ball. In the first stage, what will you do? Swing the body. Then he have to jump. What he have to do? He have to jump. In the same way as you can see, he started to jump, and this leg become like this. Somehow his hands become and this will become back of the hands. This guy is the person going here. So when he jump, he is jumping stick, standing broad jump, right? So while standing, he jump. When he jump, he will cover some distance. What will cover? He will cover some distance. Might be 2 feet, it might be 3 feet, etc. In some inches. So let's say he is stopped here. Okay, this ball is stopped here. Let's say this is the ball. Okay, so we will measure the distance from here. It means the starting point to this. Let's say the distance covered is 3 feet. How much distance is covered? 3 feet. So what is the explosive strength of this boy? The explosive strength of this boy is 3 feet. Got it? The explosive strength of this boy is 3 feet. So we measure the strength. Which strength? Explosive strength by standing broad jump. And which muscles are required? Here the working muscles are hamstring, quadricep and calf muscles. Now let's have a talk on the next one, and the next exercise is, okay, next exercise that we are talking about is zigzag run. What does zigzag measure? Zigzag measure the coordinative ability, right? The speed and coordinative ability. Speed and coordinative ability. It is measured by this zigzag run, right? So before going to zigzag run, let's read about what is standing broad jump, so that exactly we get the concept of it. If we talk about standing broad jump, okay, standing broad jump is used to measure the explosive strength. What does it measure? It measures the explosive strength of leg muscles. Now, when we perform, which kind of equipments are there, should be there? So while performing standing broad jump, one should have a tape so that the distance of jump and instrument can be measured. Right? Second thing, that the floor should be non-slippery. Soft land are performed and the takeoff line should be clearly marked. Okay? So from where the student started the takeoff line. What is the procedure? After the warm-up, this test is performed. It means one should go for warm-up if he or she want to perform the test. This is performed, the athlete standing behind a line marked in the ground with the feet slightly apart. So there is a line marked, the student will have to stand and then the student will have to start jump. A 2-foot takeoff land is used with swing the body, swing the arm, bending the knees. So one have to bend the knees, swing the body and they'll have to dive. The subject attempt to jump as far as possible. It means an individual will have to jump as far as possible without falling backward. There are 3 attempts generally given so that the group can be considered. How the scoring done? The scoring is the maximum distance covered by any one athlete or the distance covered, the maximum distance is taken. Right? So and how is the evaluation process? The evaluation is compared, the teacher can create their own rounds like excellent is the 5 feet and 4 feet is good, 3 feet is average and the lesser than is fair, lower and bad. Right? So I hope this part is clear with the standing broad jump. Okay? I mean standing broad jump, that part is clear with everyone. Basically, standing broad jump is the original test that the starting line was marked by the piece of masking tape. Another piece of masking tape was placed perpendicular to it. It was marked off in fits and inches. Each student was allowed to have one practice jump and then undergo 3 trials. The distance of best trials was recorded and a score assigned. Measurements were taken from toes of takeoff line to the back of heel. What I am telling? Back of heel. If the student touches the starting line on the takeoff, this is disqualified. Takeoff line should not be touched. These tests measure what? Standing broad jump measure the explosive power or explosive strength of the leg muscles. In the modern version, takeoff lines are marked and tape were used to measure the distance for jump. Next thing is long jump landing mats can also be used. The athletes start behind the takeoff line and measure 2 feet. The athlete bends the knee and what he'll do? After doing that, he'll have to jump and cover the distance. Right? So an individual will have to swing the body and put forward himself and then fall, and then cover the distance. Let's talk about zigzag. What is zigzag then? It is the original test of 16 by 10 feet. Okay? 16 by 10 feet rectangular course was set up, going pins and placed in a center of each column. The course had to run a form of figure 8 3 times and then amount of times when it will complete will be considered. Right? So if we talk about this para fitness test, so it is previously it was that our thing that is shuttle run, or if we talk about the zigzag, right? So zigzag will see in what? Zigzag will be there in our this. If we talk about the 10 by 16 feet, right? So what we need to do, we need to have a distance of 16 by 10 feet. Okay. This zigzag test is the objective to monitor the development of athlete's speed as well as coordinative ability. Agility of our ability to move quickly in a changing direction is called, we call it locomotor ability. So locomotor ability is also covered here. To check the speed and coordinative ability of an individual. Now what we need 5 cones, okay, a non-slippery surface, right? We need what an individual need to do, he or she will have to start from the same line and finish at the same line. Okay, so after warming up, this test is performed. In this test, an athlete run a 3 laps of zigzag course in the shortest possible time. Then assistant give a command go start and stopwatch. The athlete comments the test at the starting and finishing points, follows the route indicated in the diagram. The assistant stopwatch after complete of 3 laps. The record of time will be across a person. Start and finish course. Record the time to complete the test in seconds to the nearest 1 decimal place and score the batter 2 times record. So 3 times is given to an individual. So what does it measure, the zigzag? Let me draw the diagram and let us understand what is the zigzag. So before this we will have to understand one concept, locomotor ability. Locomotor ability. When we talk about locomotor ability, so what is locomotor ability? Locomotor ability is to run faster with change in direction. The ability to run faster with change in direction. With change in direction. Okay, it's called locomotor ability. Locomotor ability, we need to draw a diagram and I am going to tell you how to do it. We need 5 cones. How many cones is required? We need 5 cones, right? Now there is in center once again there is a cone. So first thing that we need to do is to draw this diagram. Alright. After that I will tell you how to do it or how to go for it. Okay. Let me just draw it once and then let's so yes. Right? So if we started from here and this is some shopping because I'm sorry. So let me just quickly grab it and I'll be just telling you what is the correct one. So let's begin with this diagram. The first thing that we need to know the distance between the length of this is 16. Okay, so this diagram, this is 16 feet by 10 feet. Okay, the distance should be 16 feet by 10 feet. So this is also 16, and this will be of 10 feet. In the same way, this is of 10 feet, this is also 10 feet. What an instructor will have to do, he will actually have to make here a column. Starting point and it is only the finishing point. Starting and finishing point. So on 3 chance can be given. As and when the foxtrot is still blown, so in some seconds you have to complete this. So you will start from here till you go here, then you will be coming here. So according to the diagram, you will also have to go so that the coordinative ability, the speed, the locomotor ability can be measured. Okay, so that you can cover the whole distance and in the same way you can come where we started. So he or she will have to perform the things accordingly. It means he will have to commence from here, go here, then come, then go and finish. So this is about zigzag. And zigzag what measure? It measures the locomotor ability, it measures the speed, it helps to measure the coordinative ability. Got it? Got it or not? Yes. So this zigzag ability is help to check the speed and coordinative ability of an individual. It requires required sometimes. Cone 5 cones we require, the non-slippery surface is required, and one should perform that warming up first. Okay. The next thing that we are going to learn is medicine ball throw. Okay. Next thing is that we are going to learn is medicine ball throw. So let me wrap it. And we are going to learn medicine ball throw. What we are going to learn? We are going to learn medicine ball throw. Let me wrap all these things. So whenever we make anything, it will be easy for us to draw an explanation part and good. So medicine ball throw. In this medicine ball throw, the weight of the ball is 1 kg for girls and 3 kg for boys. It is the weight of the ball for 1 kg, that is for girls, and that is the next thing, that is what are 3 kg for boys. This, this thing that I'm telling you about medicine ball throw. So medicine ball throw is the test which measure the upper body explosive power of our arms. Right? So it measures the explosiveness of upper body. Okay? So it measures the power and explosive strength, measure the explosive power of upper body arms. Right? So what does it measure? The medicine ball throw measure the explosive power of the upper body arms. Right? If we talk about this medicine ball throw in detail, this test measures the explosive upper body strength and power. Medicine ball throw commonly uses ballistic strength exercise. Which kind of exercise? Ballistic kind of exercise. And this basically when this test is measured, so the purpose is to check the explosive power of arm. What is the purpose of this? The purpose is measure the explosive power of arms. What is the procedure or what are the equipments are required? Now we also have to understand. So the procedure to do this is we first need to know the appropriate weight of the ball. So as we all know that for girls it is 1 kg, and this kind of questions may asked in a practical examination by the external to your students, right? So 1 kg of ball is for girls and 3 kg of ball is for boys. Got it? So this depends on its need a clear surface and assistance, etc. What is the procedure? After warming up, this test is performed. The test stands at a line which is or her feet side by side and slightly apart by facing the direction from which the ball is to be thrown. The ball is had with hands on sides. Throwing action is similar to be used for score and ball sideline throw. The ball is brought back behind the head and then thrown vigorously forward far as possible. What is the scoring? The score is maximum distance covered by one of the 3 attempts. So there will be 3 attempts, right? So the for boys, as we all know, that if it is go 30 feet, it is go 40 feet, so excellent, and all these kind of things can be measured by the same procedure. So let's start to understand what is this medicine ball throw exactly. So this medicine ball throw, where we are going to learn about. So basically, see, the first thing that we need to keep always in mind whenever we do exercise for a medicine ball throw, right? For what? For a medicine ball throw. So first thing we should always keep in mind that Barrow's original design, this course was 670 feet long. Okay, so what is the exact design original code? The exact code should be 70 feet long, and half foot intervals was marked. 2 lines were there of 15 meter, right? So this medicine ball throw is generally measured the upper body strength, right? The distance is the best trial was measured to be the nearest half foot. The ball used to the test was 2.7 kg for boys even. So there are some modifications sometime. Okay, so if we talk about this girls, so if you try it for the 2.7 kg, definitely they can do well with the less amount of that. So 3 kg for balls, 3 kg for boys and 1 kg of ball for girls. So the weight is 1 kg for girls and 3 kg for boys, right? So now what we need to understand, let me just tell you how to play this or how to throw this. Let's say this is the body of an individual, this is the leg region, this is the thigh region and this is the upper body. Okay, let me just make it and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, now I'll just show you how to do it and I'll just let you know that how an individual is doing both the hands at the back, right? This is the ball, let's say the medicinal ball, okay? So when this ball and individual is having and this is the man, as you can see. So one individual will have to go back and then throw, okay? So as you can see, then this individual will throw this ball up. What will do? Will throw this ball up so that this upper body strength, this upper body power is measured, right? So an individual will have to go back and then will have to throw. With this we can measure this medicine ball throw. So general motor fitness we understand. What we understood? We understood that para fitness just measure the general motor fitness. Second thing we understand that Dr. Howard has given this in 19th century. There it consists of 3 tests. See, there is a standing broad jump, second is zigzag, third is medicine ball. When we talk about this standing broad jump, so standing broad jump is basically measure the explosive strength in which the quadricep, hamstring and calf muscles are required. If we talk about this medicine ball throw, so this medicine ball throw measures the upper body's strength and upper body explosive power of upper body arms. It is also needed some cones and there should be some ball as 1 kg for girls and 3 kg for boys. If we talk about the zigzag run, so zigzag run measure the coordinative ability and speed. It has a force of 10 feet to 16 feet. It means we call it 16 by 10 feet. So these are 3 exercises and it is very important 3 marks question of our board exam. It is the 3 marks question of our board exam, so we need to go through it properly. Okay, so again I am telling you one very important thing. I want you to keep your whole concentration here and repeat with me. So the concept of the athlete through ability is different from motor skill. As we all know that motor skills are fine motor development, gross motor development, right? And the thing that you need to understand in standing broad jump, so it measures the explosive strength of the body, and while performing it, one should perform a warming up, and this athlete should stand behind the line mark and then have to take off body. Okay, the subject attempts to go as far as possible, right? And if we talk about zigzag test, which test? If we talk about zigzag test, so the zigzag test helps to check the speed and coordinative ability. What does it help? It helps to check the speed and coordinative ability. So the mark, stopwatch, non-slippery surface and a design course is required. It is generally of 16 by 10 feet and there are 3 laps, and out of that we will calculate the highest or the lowest timing we calculate, which is in seconds. What's the procedure? So after warming up, this test is performed, and in this test the athletes run 3 laps of zigzag course in the shortest possible time. The assistant gives the command go and starts the stopwatch. The athletes commence the test at the start finishing course, follows the rule and indicate in the diagram. The assistant stops the watch and complete 3 laps recorded the time when the athlete also crosses the start and finish course, right? So if we talk about this last thing, that is the medicine ball throw. Medicine ball throw, 1 kg for girls, 3 kg for boys. Medicine ball throw measure the explosive power of arms. So students, I hope you understand this topic very well. This is the most important topic for 3 marks. Okay? 3 marks question. Of CBSE board exam, right? So please prepare it well. This is the 3 marks question for a board examination, and we'll have to go through it properly, right? Because we don't want to lose 3 marks. Even when your practical exam is going on, so it is in a practical also. So it will be asking to you. The external will ask, can you tell me what is standing broad jump? Which muscles are there engaged in standing broad jumps and string, quadricep, and carpal that is related there, and if what we measure with this zigzag test. So the zigzag test will measure what? It will measure the coordinative ability and speed. So with this we have to go through all these things like medicine ball and all. So prepare this topic well with this and this to all of you. We'll meet soon in the next lecture. So keep on the learning process. Do well into the ocean of physical education. So with this, bye bye, take care, lots of love and blessings to all.